Warning, the following podcast may contain coarse language and or adult themes. Listener discretion is advised. And if you're easily offended, just don't listen to it.
Alright, I'm DJ.
I'm Dovey.
And I'm Grotsky.
And we are GawGamers.
Welcome to the first episode, Season 1,
Episode 1.
of the Gorecast.
The Gawcast. Pending title.
I like it.
I kind of do, but yeah, unless we come up with something better.
Something better than Gorecast.
Gory bad.
No gores. No gory.
Alright, today is our first attempt at doing
Being the operative word there.
being the operative. Our first attempt at a decent podcast.
Today's podcast we are going to be focusing on the year that was, being 2012, last year. I'm so glad that the world didn't end.
Yeah, that's always a bonus.
It's true.
I was expecting the moon to come down.
Yeah, I was hoping the four giants would save us. Didn't happen. I was crushed.
Anyway, so what are your highlights of the 2012 gaming?
My highlights?
Yeah, well, anybody's really. Any of you guys?
My highlights, I think, were near the end of the year. A lot of fantastic releases and Drain.
Definitely gonna pick that up.
It's a very nice noise. I'm sorry that I couldn't wait to do that, but it had to be done. Especially Halo 4 and Assassin's Creed. They were big titles near the end of the year for me. But a lot of smaller games on the iPhone played through the year, and Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, we played a lot of Mass Effect.
That was DJ and I's household multiplayer game.
Yeah.
Spent
We spent many an hour on Mass Effect 3 multiplayer.
Yeah, me too, by myself.
By yourself. Oh, you bought it on
Got
PlayStation.
no friends.
You got no friends.
Fuck you.
That's a coin noise there.
Yeah, for those who don't know, we will be bleeping out sounds. Just for the fun of it. Yeah, well, what sort of iPhone games did you play then?
Oh, I played a few really bad ones. But, of course, you may have seen our interview with Odd Games. We played a lot of Monster Truck Destruction
Yeah.
when that came out, only a few weeks ago, I'd say.
Yeah. A couple of weeks ago.
Came out on the 13th.
13th. Yeah.
And we have been smashing it.
It's actually really good.
13th of December.
We're not biased at all.
We're not biased at all. We're not just making that up.
It's a great game. Definitely buy it.
I mean, I was looking forward to it after talking with the guys from Odd Games and hearing all about it, but
Especially
actually playing
knowing
it,
all the background of it.
especially playing it now, yeah, especially knowing the background, it just makes it that much better, I guess.
Killer tunes.
Yeah,
Very
true.
good.
Actually,
Very good.
they're very simple, but they just work really well.
And another game that I played,
Speaking of tunes,
it was on Google. What's it? Google Plus.
Google Plus game, yeah.
It was,
Still in beta stage though, isn't it?
yeah, it was, yeah. I don't know what it's up to now. We must have a look at that.
That's
But
a
I played a lot of Band Stars. And that's a game created by a 6-foot kid.
That's a bit of an understatement.
Which hopefully we get...
You played a lot.
Okay, I
Band
may
Stars.
have like 1 billion fans. I don't know anything, but I got a bit stuck into it, and I stayed stuck into it for a little.
We also sort of enjoyed it, but I think Dubby got kind of addicted.
Okay, I have a problem. I have to see someone about it.
Maybe now.
Now?
Yeah, piss off. No, kidding.
Get the f*** out.
Yeah, well, hopefully we had an interview with them guys too sometime this year.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we've talked to them a few times. Met them at AFCON. Met Odd Games at AFCON. Met a few people at AFCON. They're really good. Yeah, we're trying to keep in touch with a lot of them.
What about you, Grotmeister?
Master.
What were your favourite games for 2012?
Oh. Well, where do I start?
You start with the PlayStation. I'm going to guess that. just to guess.
Just put it out there.
I have to say I really enjoyed Walking Dead on PC. It was just absolutely mind-boggling. I loved it.
What was your favourite thing about it? So I haven't played it at all. What was your favourite thing about it?
Everything. I just got into the mood. The storyline.
Does it follow along at all with the series?
It's more in the comic book side of it.
Ah, okay.
But you can tell there is a bit of sense of the series in there. Like, it's kind of like around the same time, like an alternate side of the.
Colour mentions or?
Not really, but one of the Asian guy from the series he's actually in the game.
Oh, he just make an appearance.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. He is one of the coolest characters.
he's there. It is pretty good, but I'd definitely recommend you should play it.
What else to play?
Nothing else?
Max Payne 3. That was pretty good. I'll give that a mention.
Compared to the other two? We assume
Well,
that was
you can't always beat the original, but it's alright.
That is definitive. That game is
It was
alright.
playable.
He played that game.
I played that game.
Nice.
And you got Call of Duty, yeah?
Yeah,
Call of
Black
Duty?
Ops 2, yeah.
We're
It's
not.
had midnight launch, I was waiting for that.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sad, I know.
Big fan
No,
of
it's
Call
good.
of Duty.
I wouldn't say a big fan, but I love playing it. Don't mind it. Even though
I-
I get
I-
my
I
ass
was-
shot like 100 million times more than anyone else.
I was meaning the first
But once
Call
I
of
get
Duty.
that headshot, it's 100 million times more exciting.
Yeah.
Because I die so much and I finally get a kill and I'm like, yes!
It's nice to
I have to admit, I'm not a huge fan of Call of Duty franchise, not since the first couple, which we played to death.
Yeah, but that was PC and that
They
was
were
a
the most
different...
fun, admittedly.
Yeah.
We played multiplayer a lot. But I do like the zombie game. I love the zombie mode.
What
That is actually kind of fun. You haven't played the zombie mode?
I haven't played the zombie mode.
It's like a survival
Nuketown
mode.
Zombies, man.
Oh,
I haven't tried
Nuketown.
Nuketown,
haven't you?
I've heard it.
I haven't
I've
played
heard
the
of
newest
it.
Great.
That's nice.
Yeah, sorry.
24/7. Nuketown 24/7, and then it closed.
That was actually a match on launch day. Constant Nuketown 24/7.
Wow. That
Not
would have been pretty cool.
not zombies though. It was actually online, like killing things. I went straight onto that.
Yeah.
Lost count of my deaths.
I do think that Call of Duty is the worst for on-game being called an ass. So I don't know how else to put it. But I don't like that being called an ass that many times in one game.
Yeah, I definitely recommend using the mute option a lot with
Absolutely.
that game.
Especially when you hear little kids go.
Yeah, just a heads up for anyone who might listen to this, if you do use your microphone a lot, be aware of what you sound like, because it really irritates a lot of people. Unless that's what you're going for, then you should just turn your mic off altogether.
Some guy mentioned me, Ultra Phoenix. Well, that's my PlayStation Network name anyway. And some guy came up to me, Ultra Phoenix, you faggot or something. So I pretty much told him, go yourself and your mother.
Oh, you rose to his challenge.
He had no comeback after that. He was screwed.
That's... yeah. If you can't come up with anything to say to that, then you really shouldn't be saying anything.
You know, just don't like people giving me shit.
Especially when they're 12.
Just an FYI.
Actually, he was an adult American
way.
Yank.
Well, he should know better then.
No offense to the Americans if anyone's watching that.
They're nice people.
Yeah, some of them.
Some of them.
They high-five well.
They high-five well.
I got taught by an American how to high-five properly. You watch the elbow.
Yes.
Genius.
Genius.
Don't piss off the ones with guns.
Which one? They all have guns. Do they?
That's
That's
the stereotype.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Is that what that pigeonholing thing is? Daryl, DJ.
Yeah. I had a pretty big year in gaming, actually.
You always have a big year in gaming.
Shut up.
Your head right in there. Get. I
played
it's a
a
new year. I'm gonna
lot.
play a lot of
I remember
games.
when I haven't seen you a month and you had like a beard.
Old
those
man
who-
DJ.
For those who don't know, I always have a beard. Or at least a
It
goatee.
is-
Oh,
it
really?
is
I didn't notice.
gorgeous. I like there's a bit of red tinge in it. Goes to his hair at the moment. I like that. Highlights. I'm going to call it highlights. What did you play? I want every single game that you played for this year, Daryl.
We'd be here for too long. I played a lot of games. Some of them for just a little while. Like a couple of arcade games. I've actually downloaded a few over the last couple of months. Like
What was that ninja one that you were showing me?
Mark of the Ninja. Yeah, I downloaded the demo for that, which I'm probably going to buy if it ever comes down cheaper.
That looks pretty cool.
That does look pretty awesome. It's
Never
almost like
heard of
Tenchu, but side-scrolling. It's pretty cool. Yeah, just play a demo. And I think you can choose the way you fight things, and that looks pretty good.
Is that on shitbox?
It's not shit, mate.
It's on both.
Oh,
It'll be on
You're
PlayStation.
outnumbered here, buddy.
Hey, I like Xbox too.
It'll be on PlayStation Network and on
You've got a nice Xbox.
Xbox Live.
I know it's pretty sweet, eh?
Yeah. But,
I don't know
there's a
what
lot
that
of
was.
arcade
I
games.
thought it was a horrible attempt.
Like I played Scott Pilgrim, finally finished the arcade game of that, even though I downloaded that like years ago. But no, the biggest thing was the new games I bought and actually played to the finish, which wasn't really that many. Diablo 3, managed to play through that, which took me most of the year.
Oh, yet to play that. I want to.
Yeah, it's really good. I do recommend playing it to anyone. I would love to pick it up again and
Even
play
if
it.
I have not played
Hey, I gotta go
any
buy it for
of
me.
the other
Yeah,
ones.
you don't really have to have played the other ones.
You don't?
There's mention to them, and it gives you enough of the background, but you don't have to have played them. It's a completely new story. But I would be willing to play that again if anyone else picked it up. I've just finished the story, but you know it's always something you go back and do. Play on a hard difficulty, more unlocks. Pretty good, pretty in depth. Some people I know, like someone I work with, has finished it like 5 times. It's up to like the hardest difficulty, so it can be pretty addictive. But yeah, so that was one of the big ones. We played, as you said earlier, a lot of Mass Effect 3.
A lot of Mass Effect.
Since that came out, my brother and I...
Gonna really push that forward. Mass Effect 3, we played shitloads of.
Yeah.
I still want a friggin' Krogan.
He still hasn't unlocked a Krogan.
Still.
Yeah, I've unlocked every Krogan.
That's nice.
He still hasn't got one.
That's nice, DJ. Just rub it in my face.
But yeah. I played a bit of Assassin's Creed as well, picking up the third one. Not as much as Dovey, who had to go back and play Revelations.
For a little backstory here, I actually didn't play Revelations. I had it for a while, and I decided when I got Assassin's Creed 3 for Christmas that I had to play Revelations before I went on to play Assassin's Creed. So I actually played it in a couple of days and smashed it out. I am well versed.
Straight. I can vouch for this.
I'm well versed in the Assassin's Creed series, and I reckon either 2 or Brotherhood was my favourite out of the whole lot. But
So
then
far.
Revelations just didn't fit in with my life at that time, so I had to finish it in a couple of days. Had to. I just had to. I had to sit down and play games for hours on end because no one likes doing that. So it was almost like a chore, a job that I had to do. I didn't enjoy 1 second of it. Sincerity dripping from my voice. So then I played Assassin's Creed, or still playing Assassin's Creed, and realising how big Assassin's Creed 3 is.
Well, yeah. It's like I've only, after watching you play through Revelations and get back onto Assassin's Creed 3 has made me pick it up again. Because I played it pretty solidly until Resident Evil 6 and Halo 4 came out. So me and my brother played a lot of Resident Evil 6. Still haven't finished, but that's a really good game in the Resident Evil series. It's hard to compare to the other ones though. And Halo 4, which we also played a lot.
Halo 4.
That's another household sort of multiplayer game.
I got that for Christmas, and I'm still on the first level. Thank you.
Yeah.
You play it on Xbox? Why don't you get online with us and play Spec Ops?
Spec Ops.
I mean,
Well, you know,
Spartan Ops.
I'm only a
Spops.
I'm
We
only
call
a
it Spops.
I'm only a phone call away. You know, it's not hard to say, "Hey, Adam, get on the Xbox."
People don't call people anymore. That's
See,
like
if I
so
don't-
1990.
If I don't see you online, I forget. To be quite honest,
He forgets.
I look at people
his
who are
own
online.
name.
I look at people who are
I'm
online.
in the same house and he forgets me.
Jesus.
It's not that bad.
It is that bad.
It's not that bad.
I cry sometimes.
Of course you do.
Wow.
I talk to myself.
Hey,
You know why?
I mean,
Because I get the best answers. Because
looking back
you don't
at
give me
it,
anything. And then I say to myself, "Hey, W, how you going?" It's like, "Not bad, you gorgeous bastard."
shameless self-promoting. Glorifying. Shameless self-glorifying.
Seamus.
Shameless. It's totally what I said
Please continue with what you were going to say before I went on a rant.
before you went on a rant. Well, I was going to say Halo 4 was one of my favourite games that I probably played this year.
Continually dropping my jaw. That game.
There were a lot of really good moments, considering it was passed on from Bungie to 343 Industries.
343. I loved playing
They did
Halo
really
Anniversary. Playing the first one again
Yes, that's
was
true.
just
We had a
an
lot of fun with that.
immense feeling of nostalgia.
And if anyone from 343 Industries or Bungie are listening, do number 2. Redo number 2.
Please,
I swear to God, I'll buy 4 copies.
14.
14 copies.
14.
Maybe not
Why
that
not
extreme.
15?
I am going to buy 15
no,
copies.
343. No,
That's
7.
too
No,
much.
no, no.
7.
7
buy
is the
that
number.
much, buy that much, and we sell them to the people.
Yeah.
For
we'll buy
twice the price.
7 copies and give out 7.
Hey, you know, main
Prices.
rates. We sell them like 200 bucks each.
7 copies, including the ones that I will buy.
You're going with it.
What about that scarab?
We've all run the simulations. They're tough, but they ain't invincible. Stay with the Master Chief. He'll know what to do.
Yes, sir, Sergeant.
Thanks for the tank. He never gets me anything.
Oh, I know what the ladies like.
But, yes, after playing the first one again and then looking back at especially Reach, which also played a lot of this year thanks to a lot of recording we've been doing, you want to play them in order. And the second one now, it's hard to play on Xbox 360. Not all of them play the old games. And
Still
it's hard to find.
Xbox. What's an
A remake
Xbox?
of that would be fantastic.
And where did versions 2 through 359? Oh, that's a recycled joke.
That's very recycled. Anyway, we're getting a little off topic. What else have we sort of been playing? We have been playing War in the North, actually.
I love that game.
Haven't even
That
played it.
is pretty good.
Lord of the Rings,
If you get a
especially
copy, we will play it with you.
especially
Why don't you just bloody buy it for me?
you
Why
just
do I have to keep
play
buying
it.
things?
You're the
all
one who has more money. I'm the
Sure,
poor
I do.
one.
Can you
I'd
get
like to receive things once in a while.
another loan?
Well, I did get an awesome Super Mario Brothers chess for my birthday. It was my birthday. Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you.
No worries.
But you could have chucked a game in there.
Oh, yeah.
Just for fun.
Just a
you know.
hint. Just a hint next time.
Yeah,
Hint, hint.
next time, just fork out another $100-something bucks.
For a brand new game.
What's a couple $100?
No, that's alright. No, what you gave me was awesome, and I appreciate that. It's good. Though I got my ass whooped 3 times in a row.
On what?
We have to play that again.
Oh, what, so I can lose?
What?
You might win.
What was this?
On chess.
Chess.
Super Mario Brothers
When I brought
chess.
it around and
You
gave
know
it
how
to
to play
him,
chess?
we played it.
Of course.
Okay.
And
Can I play?
we only played 2 games, didn't we? Was it 3?
I think it was 3, and I got whooped. Because I said 3rd time lucky, and I lost.
That's alright. That's because you tried to go for like a 4-move checkmate and it failed.
Yes.
I lost your
I
queen.
was so close. If you did not see that move, I would have got you in 5 moves.
Well, I'm not
Did you,
exactly
like,
a beginner.
Google?
Huh?
Did you like Google
No,
chess
he
moves? or
learned
something?
it
No.
ages ago to try and beat people.
Ah.
And it does work if they really don't see.
Yeah, if
There's
they're
one
really stupid.
or
don't
2
see it.
moves you can do to interrupt it early, and I just happened to do one. Probably accidentally. I can't remember.
You do things accidentally. So.
I do that a lot.
Yeah.
You are an accidental.
I'd like to think of it as muscle memory. Like, I sort of know what I'm doing, but I just don't think I do. That's how I like to see things.
Muscle
Self-doubter.
memory
That's right.
on steroids.
The what? Still.
Muscle memory on steroids.
Steroids. I remember chess.
We don't condone doing drugs. Just
Um,
saying.
Yeah, so...
Now, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, we've been
Back
playing a
to
lot of
that
Lord of the
one.
Rings, yes, which is... I like games like that where you can do System Link, actually. There's not enough System Link games. 'Cause-
DJ and I actually live together, so we play a fair bit of...
Did you hear that? They
But-
live together.
We are partners, life partners. I tell him I love him all the time, but He just
Alright,
ignores
that's
it.
gone a bit too far.
I don't love you. Don't look so sad. You don't care.
It's true, I don't.
You ask the wizard for a heart.
But that is a good game, especially with, like, it's very rewarding
Yes.
having 3 people playing.
You need to have a
You need to have
human,
3.
an elf, and a dwarf.
And, you know, after rewatching all the movies and the... Actually, been playing a lot of Star Wars too, Old Republic.
I've only just got into it this year, so I can't talk about it last year.
But I was really late getting into it. I think I first bought it when it came out, played it for a week, didn't play it. Then all of a sudden got back into it, mostly this year. Picked it up again recently, talked Dovey into playing it.
I
Now he's paying for it.
I'm not paying.
It's free to play at the moment, so if you haven't played it, now's a good time to. Yeah. Oh, and Darksiders 2. I really like Darksiders 2. That was a good game.
Haven't played it.
No one else here has.
I watched a lot of it though.
I really like the first one, and of course I was going to play the second one. You play as Death, why not? And
Did you wear that mask you got with it?
no, you can't really wear
I
it
wore
unless
it.
you have no nose. You can't really wear it.
I wore it while I watched Daryl sleep.
It's not creepy at all.
Yeah,
But
that's definitely.
I might be a little biased towards this. The art style is pretty fantastic, but I'm a little biased because anything to do with post-apocalyptic gaming and, you know, the Four Horsemen especially always grabs my attention.
Always.
Always. So there's no reason I wasn't going to play this, but I
What
did
did you
actually
do?
really like it.
What did you do to your horse in Red Dead Redemption?
War.
Yeah.
Shot him
What?
in the face with an explosive rifle.
Why did you do that?
It was an accident. Yeah,
Accidental.
we did play a bit of Red Dead Redemption as well, didn't we?
Yeah, we got
No,
that back.
or was that late last year?
No, I think we got
Sorry,
it back out.
late 2011.
Early 2012, we got
Early
it out
2012.
again.
Yeah, because that's a lot of fun online, and anyone who has played the game with me knows I'm terrible with horses.
He's cursed.
I've cursed with horses. I've killed so many horses in that game accidentally, usually good ones, that it's ridiculous.
What was the one that fighted Rambo's?
That was the unicorn.
Farted.
The unicorn.
I haven't killed that one actually. That's the one horse I've still
There's
got.
a unicorn.
Yeah, in the downloadable content, the
Oh,
zombie
I
one,
didn't get that.
you can get the unicorn as the last
Oh,
one you can
that's
get.
crazy.
It's pretty cool. It doesn't fart rainbows, but it makes a trail. It makes a trail of rainbows as you run.
It's like a light
I
cycle.
thought you were bloody serious.
It's a rainbow light cycle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Uni-light cycle.
A unicycle.
Gandalf on a unicycle playing the bagpipes.
Your argument is invalid. But, yeah, we did actually play a bit of that, and, yeah, I've done stupid things with horses a lot. Like, not intentionally ride them off cliffs, but that does happen. I've killed one by jumping off, like, a foot-high boulder. I've shot a couple in the head. I shot my Wonder Horse in the head. I managed to teleport one horse to the 5th dimension, and then managed to shoot it. It was devastating.
Fifth dimension now? What? I'm lost.
You lost. Well,
Glitched
I
it.
found a glitch in the game, which I really wish I'd recorded this. Somehow ran into a tree riding a horse and teleported from one part of the map to the opposite side of the map out of the boundary. You're not supposed to even be able to get there. I was in the mountains. Way up there.
Way up in it.
That's
I
pretty.
fucking love
I
mountains.
fucking love mountains. So, then I managed to, of course, being adventurous as you do, you're like, oh, I'm going to ride around. So, and then managed to get a little bit lost.
Lost in nowhere.
Fell through the floor into nothingness. Still didn't lose the horse. Got off the horse, got back on the horse, magically reappeared back in the boundary. That was my 5th dimension Wonder Horse.
Wonder Horse.
And then at some point in the basin, it managed to rear its head. Right, I was aiming at someone right at the bottom, and I managed to shoot my horse in the head. That's pretty much sums up my like with horses.
Okay, I think we've come to the conclusion that we played lots of games.
Yeah, pretty much.
Grotmeister 3000 over here plays a lot of PlayStation.
He did.
Give me a rip.
He did play a lot of games, but I don't think there was really that much you got really stuck into, was there?
I work a lot, so
Oh,
Yeah, that's kind of hard.
yeah, it
Did
sucks.
I imagine. What did you have any like games on your phone that you really played a lot of, or
Yeah, none of them are really good.
not really good? He doesn't have an
well,
iPhone, so he
yeah,
couldn't play
so-
Monster Truck Destroyer.
I played this really
If
good
I
one.
had an iPhone, I'll be playing MTD for a very long time.
The-
I'll be doing it at work, and I don't care if I get fired.
They wouldn't
Just saying,
play.
It's a bit extreme.
Would you? Would
I,
they?
I don't care. It's only a shitty job.
I'll rattle off a few other games that I
jobs.
really enjoyed on the iPhone. Jetpack Joyride.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Bongo Kid.
Roscoe clearly didn't.
That
play
was just
much.
a silly. I played this awesome game called Cube Racer. I don't know the details on that.
We played a bit
right
100
now.
Floors
100 floors was
until it
a
got to
big
like
thing.
the next 100 floors.
Then
and I think we
there's
kinda-
1,000 floors, and you're like, when is this going to end?
Yeah, we just kind of gave up at that point.
Silly Owls is silly. Do not play Silly Owls. Ever. A lot of...
Was that terrible one where they were like bouncing across the screen?
Yeah.
Tap them. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
No. It's a lot like... They're Angry Birds, but they're Silly Owls.
It sounds terrible already.
No, it's sort of like the same
Boring.
thing, but they sort of just roll instead of being thrown. Which you...
Well, they can't obviously watch.
And then you drop apples, and... Oh no, the owl's stuck. Well, that sucked.
That's terrible.
I'm gonna try my board.
Terrible.
No, but it's...
I've got broken sword.
Stop talking
What the hell
about
is broken
that. Actually,
sword?
I had to admit, looked really good.
Broken sword.
What is broken sword?
It's
Role-playing game?
it's point and click.
Hack and slash?
No, it's point and click. It's
Point and click.
like Monkey Island. It's just not as
Okay.
funny.
It's not as funny. That's pretty hard.
Yeah.
Monkey Island does set the bar pretty high.
It's similar to that. And then I got Boss 2. But it's Kick My Boss 2. Where you go around and shoot your boss in the head and everything.
That's nice.
That's great. Angry Bird Star Wars. Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I still don't know about that one.
What? It's really good.
I've been a Star Wars fan for a long time, and
It's good. It's good.
Can you say Star Wars?
I admit. Can you say Star Wars?
I'm sorry, Disney.
I'm sorry. Don't hurt me.
Final Fantasy 3.
Whatever
Battleships. Another
No,
point and
God,
click
mate.
game called The Great Fusion.
That's nice.
It's alright. Different. That's about it.
Okay, I think we've come to the conclusion that we play lots of games, and I'm not going to say anything about your PlayStation addiction.
Hey, I played some great games on the Xbox.
Yes, you did.
What's that American one? Shit, I forgot. American arcade one. It was like real adult-ish.
It was so good. We forgot what it was
The
called.
one with the pigeons?
Yeah, and they got like giant dongers.
Oh Jesus!
That was terrible. That
That
game
was-
was.
Suck my balls!
That's what the bird said, yes.
It was so terrible. It was
Well
just
done.
funny.
What was it called, though?
I can't remember.
I
It's
did.
based on some really bad
American
American.
Apocalypto or something.
Yeah,
It's on the Xbox arcade
it's
store. It's
I
not
played
bad.
it here.
I did
for a
play
lot of
once.
adult humor. It's not bad. It's just really silly.
Yeah, it
That's
is
the
pretty
only way to
silly.
really explain it. It's
I
just
have to
so
say
silly.
I enjoyed it though because it was just silly.
It was silly. Okay,
But yeah,
enough about our gaming. On the Xbox Facebook page, they had the best of game for 2012 and best of arcade game for 2012 and the most expected,
Most
anticipated game for next year.
So we thought we would do a bit of research, and we found that Sony were the only other people who decided to do this. So
Nintendo.
I sort of agree with what they're saying for the most part.
Okay, what they're saying is the biggest game for 2012 was Halo 4. No screams of disgust there.
No, I
I agree.
quite agree with Halo 4.
I like it. Only,
Looking at it
only that
as-
I played one level, but
It looks good. That's all it takes to impress Grosky here.
I just need time to play it. You know, I'll definitely get through
You
it.
need someone else to play it with.
Yeah, I do. I do feel pretty lonely when you guys, live with each other and play it every day.
You know,
and I'm home here,
I can
crying
give you,
in
I
the
can give you a
corner,
book. How
Crying into
to
his PlayStation.
wishing I had friends that actually come around and play it with me.
wishing you had friends. In general, I know. I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
So, yeah, we're all pretty in agreement with Halo 4. I think mostly because that is an Xbox exclusive. There are probably a couple of big games, but personally I think Halo 4 kind of deserves it for what they had to go through
Yeah,
to do it, and they've
massively.
really kind of delivered.
They did deliver.
There's a few things I
There
would
was
probably
a
change.
lot they
but
had
hey,
to do.
That's a big title they had to pick up.
Yes. Well done, 343. And the biggest arcade game on the Xbox for
Was
2012
No
was,
surprise, really.
no surprise, Minecraft. It is a big franchise, massive franchise. There's millions?
Oh,
Hundreds of thousands of
I have
players
to admit, I
on the
haven't
PC.
really played it.
me either. I've seen it. I know all about it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
just
I
never
know
played
about it, but I
I
haven't
think it's
played
just crazy the extent that the players, the hardcore players, go to.
Yeah.
To create.
It is really the definition of a sandbox game, isn't it?
it.
Yeah.
Like, you can do and build whatever
I've
you
seen
want.
some
but
crazy levels, like-
Yeah. I've seen some crazy
What
stuff.
I've been told the differences. Okay, this was a 10-year-old that was telling me about this, but the differences between Minecraft on the Xbox and
on the PC.
on the PC, the graphics are a bit different.
That's always going to happen.
And was
What's
said
better,
that
on the PC or the Xbox?
the
Wouldn't know what
Xbox is different because it has to dumb it down a heap more. And
They dropped the draw distance, didn't
yeah,
they?
yeah,
Yeah.
PC has great power for games.
yes,
It doesn't have a limit because other people's computers can get to that limit.
yes.
Whereas Xbox is always going to have its own limit.
Yeah.
Well, until the next one comes out.
But
372.
a lot of people would have
372.
a lot of people would have picked that
42.
up.
I'm going to call that.
42.
A lot of people are going to pick that up just for
Extra
the sake.
1 mega RAM.
Yeah, if okay, they've
Just
got
for the sake of
the
it.
Minecraft Legion. They will
Yeah.
get it on the Xbox just to try it out. I played the demo, and I believe that the early stages of the game go quicker on the Xbox. Just the getting yourself setting up and starting the mining and getting your tools ready. It went pretty fast, and then you through your first night, and then you've got to start building crazy stuff. I guess,
Yeah.
like Midgar.
I haven't seen that one, but I really want to see that. I've seen someone built the USS Enterprise. Every floor of it.
That's
1,000 floors.
wow.
That's insane. They had to build a dock for it. They pretty much cleared the whole level just so they could build a place to build it in. It's insane. And I've seen, I don't know if you guys watch much Studio Ghibli? I'll say Ghibli. Sounds a
I
lot
have
better.
seen a few Ghibli
But
films.
a whole bunch of people, I think it was, did like all of the towns from all of the movies. And
Serious.
I just watched a video of someone fly through it and it looked insane.
Swear to God, some of these people must have no lives.
I wouldn't
It's
say
pretty-
that. Don't say that. They're crazy. Dude.
They'll come at you with their axe,
They're,
man.
they're nice.
An axe.
The pickaxe, man.
No, I
Pickaxe.
just need-
Diamond pickaxe. Motherfucker.
Pixelated.
Pixelated. You can buy the foam ones. You can buy foam ones.
Oh, yeah. You start hitting me with a foam one.
I'm a gamer.
You were right there.
There's a lot of merchandise for it, and ironically, giant pixelated pickaxes.
And helmets.
And helmets. You can wear a square helmet.
My
Hey,
favourite.
the main draw card is obviously the fact that you can do anything and build anything. The only
It
thing is you have
crossovers
to
well
work
as well.
for it.
So, okay, I know someone who plays Minecraft and is a big sports fan. So they built their favourite soccer stadium in
Well, you got to
Minecraft.
admit, it takes dedication.
It's-
I wouldn't be
it's-
able to put this much time
It's
in a
the
single game.
hardcore fans.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll probably build a couple of blocks and be like,
I'm done.
boring.
I built a house and I was like, yep, good enough.
For me, it'd be like The Sims. I'd probably play it for like 1 night, 2 nights, probably put a decent chunk of time in it,
Continuously.
and then not play it again.
Yeah, probably.
I would build what I want to build, and that's it.
For me, yes.
See, for me, Uncharted, I can play for hours.
Everyone has their favourite game series, though.
Uncharted's mine.
That's,
I love it.
I'd say Assassin's Creed for me.
You could go back and play the whole series again.
Yes, I have.
I
I
could probably go back and play them.
Assassin's
but I
Creed
don't-
2 is the only one I have all the achievements on. The only
Yeah.
Xbox game I have that.
That's pretty cool. I'm one
actually
achievement
pretty
off
good
on one game, and that's the closest I got. And that
What
was
game's that?
That was a Halo game.
Oh, yeah.
ODST, actually.
Yep.
Because the last one is bullshit.
What is it?
That's basically get to set 5 on Horizon.
Oh, yes.
We tried that, remember?
Yes.
You get to
We
like
did pretty well.
you get to the 4th set halfway through, and hunters just don't die. Ever. They just don't.
I can kill him.
How?
With a lot of bullets. At this point, you've got no lives left, but yeah. We're talking ODST, not Halo 4.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Just putting it out there.
Tell me, Gross Monicus, how could you do it?
I just look at them and they die.
Ah, of course.
The magic power of the PlayStation gamer.
PlayStation gamer.
No,
Oh
look,
no, a PlayStation gamer run.
I got every console. Just means I
Do you
play
have
the
a Wii
PlayStation
U?
more.
We don't.
Oh, we don't.
It's
have
the
a
only
Wii
console
U.
we don't have between us.
I'm sad.
Oh, Wii U, yeah.
The
I
Wii
think
U.
we all own. Okay, Daryl has about 2 PlayStation 3s.
No, I've only got one.
You had 2.
No,
Adam
I've got one.
has 2.
I've still got my first PlayStation.
Adam, we've got 4 PlayStation 3s in our household.
Yes, we got 4 Xboxes. No, 3 Xboxes.
3
currently.
Xboxes. 2 Wiis.
I'm on my second Xbox.
I've got a PlayStation 2 still chilling about.
Yeah,
me
we
too,
got one there somewhere. We
actually.
got a PS1, the very original one, hiding somewhere.
Bugger off.
Yeah, I think I do too.
We gave
Somewhere
away our
in the shed.
N64. We gave away our N64, and that makes me very sad.
Yeah, that was good.
It makes me very sad.
I want one.
I miss the 64.
I
I
get it
love
back.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Gold knife for me.
Well,
Gold.
there are some brilliant games. I mean, just
Yeah.
looking at the 64 alone, I know we're getting way
Diddy
off
Kong
topic
Racing. I used to play
Bugger
that a lot.
topics.
here. Legend of Zelda,
Yeah.
Mario 64,
Mario 64.
GoldenEye,
Oh,
Banjo-Kazooie. You could go on. There were so many good games. Lilac Wars. Oh,
I found a rock.
I found a rock. No, that's a different one.
No, that one is.
That's
but
GameCube.
I just wanted to.
I have a GameCube too.
Yeah.
I used to have a GameCube.
Yes.
At
I
my
have
old
an
house.
original Xbox.
That
Yeah.
no one cares about.
Someone that likes Xbox.
Because
Yeah.
Xbox 360 is backwards compatible, so
Yeah.
Oh, with half
Not
of the
entirely.
games.
not entirely.
the games.
It's
Well, actually,
mostly
probably not even half of the games.
better than the other ones. Actually, Wii still plays GameCube games.
Yeah.
Still does that.
As far as backwards compatibility goes, that's sort of the best. Although,
Except you can't play cartridges and anything.
yeah. No, that's true. You can download them
Yes.
off a virtual console.
Download legally, by the way.
Yes. That's why it's a virtual console. Duh. Did I say illegally? No. Or Steam.
The cops aren't.
Buy games off Steam.
Yeah, Steam's good.
Steam is cheap. I have a lot of games I just don't play, but I bought them because they were cheap.
What were we talking about?
I forgot.
Yeah, me too.
We should
Okay.
probably get back to
Okay, so we're talking
the
about
list here.
that was Minecraft. We were talking about that was the arcade game of
Yeah.
2012,
So the most anticipated
the most anticipated.
was listed as Grand Theft Auto 5. This is the one I don't personally agree with.
But
I understand.
the masses tell.
What?
Yeah, I
Wait,
agree.
Anticipated of 2013, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
This
you said
year.
12.
Yeah, I don't really agree with Grand Theft Auto. I understand it's a big series. Like
It is
people play
popular.
It's very popular, I
I
admit.
mean, I'm going to tear that
But-
city up. I'm going to run
Personally,
people over.
How long do you play missions before you just start doing what the hell you want?
Actually, I play all the missions first,
Ah,
and then I tear the shit up.
that's nice.
Yeah.
I understand, yeah, it's going to be huge. Everyone loves the Grand Theft Auto franchise. But personally, I think their off-center games are the best ones. The games that go into different areas. Red Dead Redemption, don't say it. Red Dead Redemption and LA Noire.
I don't
are
know what
probably the
you're
best
talking
games
about.
that- Done.
Yes, I agree. Don't give me that look. I didn't play LA Noir.
Noir.
Noir? Is that how you say it?
Nor.
Noir.
LA
Noir.
Nor.
Noir.
Actually, I have no bloody idea.
I will look this up later and I'll
Noir.
actually insert it after this.
New York.
LA Noir.
Okay, but
I know it's
Red
a
Dead
French
Redemption
word.
is a really good game. And that
Yeah.
was me slapping the table.
Yeah.
Red Dead
I
Redemption.
still think they would do better
But-
with the games that are more
Coming
fantasy
from-
based. But yeah,
What? No. But Grand Theft Auto has been going for I don't know how many years, and the way that it's changed, I don't know how it's kept its fan base, but
True.
it has.
true.
Going from the
I
old
think-
Who doesn't
above.
like... seriously, who doesn't like to steal a plane, land it,
There was
or
no planes in the
steal
first
a
one.
plane and hit a building, reenact, you know what?
Or
Or,
this is something
or
I've thought of
get
doing.
a harvester in GTA... what was it? Shit,
San Andreas.
that's it. And get a harvester and freaking run over people with a harvester.
I remember having like 6 tractors all joined together, and then having a truck on the end, and then getting really fast, and then whiplashing the truck, going miles. And that was my
Derailing the train.
big San Andreas thing. I never played. I think I played 2 missions in San Andreas. I don't own the game, I just played it on someone else's. And then buggered around with weapons and shooting people and getting hookers. And I think that's my idea of how to play Grand Theft Auto.
By not doing the story at all.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm more of a
I
story
have to
guy.
admit, I did like... The last one I played a lot of had to have been Vice City. They had a fairly good story, but as you do halfway through, you tend to get really
I
sidetracked.
finished Vice City.
I finished Vice City as
Yeah,
well.
I
Yes.
finished that years
But
ago.
I couldn't get into the story of San Andreas in that. The
No,
game just
really?
seemed too much, too big.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it. It was just a giant sandbox, so
San
that's all I wanted
Andreas
to
was
do.
one of the greatest GTA games.
That's what Vice City. You had your borders. You knew where you couldn't go.
Yeah, so you wanted to play to unlock them, whereas
Yeah.
San Andreas just seemed too big. You didn't
Yeah.
have to go to the next area to really get the most out of it.
Yeah. All right.
But that's just my opinion.
So that was Xboxes.
We should probably move on.
Yeah.
PlayStations. They had their best game
Which was Assassin's Creed 3.
for 2012.
Yep.
I agree with that, just on the fact that I like it. I am very
You know,
biased.
I
don't care
heard
what
the
you say.
ending sucks ass.
I don't.
Well, we haven't actually finished it,
We
Oh,
have.
none of you have. Okay, there you go.
so we can't really comment on that.
So you guys comment.
Or it's
If you're hearing
sucking
it.
But
ass.
I think just the sheer anticipation of it, because they built up to it so much with the other games,
Yes.
had made a big deal out of it.
And I like the
And
change of pace
there
from
was-
the
yeah.
medieval.
It was just enough change
I
of
like
pace
it.
to make it really
I
interesting.
don't like guns. I don't use guns at all. At all.
Now,
I like the what's the ropey?
Grappling hook.
No, but it's a
What the-
dart with a rope on it.
rope dart. I think that's actually what it's called.
Speed.
Don't do that to me. You
I
bastard.
know, I actually think that's what it's called.
Okay, I
Smartiest.
like the dart with the ropey thing on it.
Yeah,
That
that's pretty
is
cool.
one of my favourite weapons in Assassin's Creed 3.
The fact that he messed around with it in the cutscene alone made
Yeah.
you enjoy it.
And it goes poof into the post.
Yeah, that's pretty much what
I love
happens
it.
every time you use it.
Yes. I like hanging people.
I like hanging
Not as a hobby.
people.
Not as a hobby. Just in that game, I like hanging smugglers and hunters.
The setting traps part is kind of fun.
And I was trying to do it to a deer, but it doesn't work.
As you do. You always test the limits of a game, you have to do it.
Okay, but do you agree with it being the best game on PlayStation?
As exclusive games go, yes.
It wasn't exclusive.
It wasn't exclusive, was it?
No,
No, it's come out on both consoles now.
I played it on Xbox.
Of course it did.
I'm not biased.
Get to the time.
Looking
Jeez.
at non-exclusive games, I would say, yeah, that was definitely one of them, but I would also say Mass Effect, for me, simply because of how much we've been playing it.
But that's
A lot
not
of-
exclusive. Yeah.
A lot of people have...
That was on PS3.
It was on both.
Good.
Yeah.
A lot
You're
of
with
people
us.
are
You're-
upset with the ending, which I don't personally understand. I think they could have explained a bit more, yes, but I don't think they should really change it. I don't
People
think the
should be
whims...
given more credit.
I don't think the whims of the people should really change that much. Maybe it's just because I'm a writer myself. But, yeah, no, Assassin's Creed 3, I think, was definitely one. I can understand. I can definitely live with that.
You've got very pretty eyelashes.
Shut up.
Alright, let's keep on the theme here.
Yeah. So their
And-
downloadable game,
You guys are just creeping me out.
they,
You're not involved.
I noticed. Every time I'm playing a game by myself.
their downloadable one, you said they had two different ones, one for local and one for overseas?
What's this?
For their
Greatest
downloadable
downloadable game
the arcade game.
on the PlayStation. Come on, Mr. PlayStation.
It was between arcade and
God's
Walking
Master
Dead.
Flash. Come on.
Arcade and what?
It was the arcade, Walking Dead, and Journey.
Oh yeah, the Journey was the first one. Journey
Yeah.
came first with the
And then,
PlayStation Network
Which
Game
we're-
of the Year.
so I'm under the impression that Walking Dead wasn't the best because it didn't really come out here.
No, it didn't come. It didn't come out in Australia because you know our rating system sucks.
Yeah,
But
right.
and Americans and all that enjoyed it quite well.
sensitive lot?
Huh?
Are Australians a sensitive lot?
No, I'm a
No.
hard ass.
You're a hard ass.
Australian mothers, maybe.
Yeah, you know it's all
The
the
people that write the letters, the angry letter
no,
writers,
what it is the government.
the
controlling
government. It's a conspiracy.
It's a load of crap.
But, I
Load-
didn't play Journey myself, Sorry to move the conversation along.
No
But
worries.
I didn't play.
It's a great game.
I do admit, just watching the trailer made me want to play it.
Very short, but it's great.
There's definitely one I have to pick up, I think. And Walking Dead,
Walking Dead is
I enjoyed the series. I
fantastic.
definitely want to watch it.
I
wanna
played
play
it on Steam in Australia, obviously, which you can't get on
I'll give it a
PlayStation
crack.
Network store, but it's great. You should definitely play it.
And their most anticipated, which I personally definitely agree with, just watch the trailer and understand why, is The Last of Us.
Yeah. Looking forward to that.
Not just because it's done by Naughty Dog, but because it does actually look like a fantastic game.
I'll take your word for it.
Definitely should check out the trailer for that one.
Or
I'll
they
do that
make
right now.
Uncharted, and
It
the
does.
Uncharted series are great.
It does look like one of the most realistic zombie games coming.
Zombie game. No, it's not a zombie game.
Yes, it is.
It's apocalyptic.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's the difference?
It's both.
No, it's not zombies.
It's
There's no
both.
zombies?
I'm pretty sure there isn't.
Then what's the frickin' use?
It is both.
Okay.
Not only do you fight against the zombies and stuff, there are other survivors you have to fight against.
Are they disgruntled?
They're very disgruntled.
I like
Shoot
disgruntled.
you in the head with
survivors.
AK-47 kind of disgruntled.
Well,
Anyway.
I think we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd like to thank you for listening. Oh, unless you've skipped to this point, and then you can go back and
Yeah.
listen
Hearing-
again.
hearing.
Join the queue, you bastard. Our next episode will be focusing on the year to come, and also Australian game makers, Australian influencers.
Because
Australia Day!
it's right around the corner.
Yeah. Also, check our Facebook page, our website, www.GawGamers.com.
Don't check Twitter, because
Not at GawGamers.com, but GawGamers.com. And we've got a YouTube channel. Check that out with an interview.
subscribe!
Yeah, definitely. And interview with Odd Games, so you want to check that out too.
Yes, it's definitely worth a watch.
Once
I love you!
Yeah. Anyway, see you later, guys.
Alright, that'll be enough.